What's going on, everybody? Simon Says Crypto here with another Go Baby Trade update. Yes, this thing is very much alive. It is a trick or treat candy spitting machine. I don't know what I mean by that, but I'm just saying I like a little candy. Come on, give it to me now. The Go Baby Trade is doing wonderful, wonderful things. Some of you are experiencing this. Others have yet to experience it. Don't worry, you'll get there. It is a beautiful thing. So what I'm going to show you guys today is where I am at as far as the trader, in regards to the trader, weekly average, right, monthly average, etc. And then also I'm going to be sharing with you guys what you guys should be seeing when you're clicking the link down below for the Zoom that is coming up this Monday, November 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, a Go Baby Trade Q&A. Ed Barsano is going to be there. Edward is going to be there. Attila is going to be there. Alan's going to be there. Yours truly, Simon Says Crypto, will be there. And we're going to be going over things and as well Q&A. Okay, so let's get into the business of the Go Baby Trade. Now, just for a quick reminder, in my past videos, I was referencing this 30-day profit right here, okay? And I'm sure you guys remember that. And before I hit 30 days, I was assuming, right? I was speculating that this would go back to zero, showing me a brand new 30 days. That is not the case. Okay, it did not do that. What it is really just showing me is it says right here, hey, this is how much profit you've locked in since the past 30 days, since this date right here, which is September 29th, 2025. So, is that a good number to use to grab a weekly average? No, maybe it's a good way to gauge the past 30 days on a daily average, maybe. But I think this one right here, total profits taken since 9/20/2025, is a lot better number, okay? And the reason why I'm just bringing this to your guys' attention is we want solid data, right? So the most solid data that doesn't change, except it keeps increasing over time. Every time this thing makes us money, it goes into the total profits taken category, and we can calculate from there, just like we're about to do right now. So I have locked in $5.75 since September 20th. Today is October 29th, 2025. So that is 39 days. Is that right? Yeah, 39 days. So we are going to take the amount, $5.75, divided by the days, right? So profits divided by how many days you've had this thing running and gunning. So 39 equals 14.74 and a lot more decimal points of cents. Okay, so let's call it 14.74 cents. Okay, that's per day. Now, if we times that by 7, it's going to give our week, right? So we're going to times that by 7, and that's how much money it's made in a week. So that's $1.03.2. Let's just call it $1.03. All right. Now, if you folks remember, I initially started my principal investment was $200, right? I guess it was 200 bucks. So, $1 is 0.5% of $200. 1% of $200 would be $2, just like 1% of $100 would be $1. Okay, so $200, $1.03 profit per week thus far, and voila, I am at a little over 0.5% per week because of that little 3 cents right there. Okay, only just. Okay, only just. It's a little bit of the compounding. Maybe we'll see. I'm really curious to see what unfolds over the course of the next 21 days. So another 3 weeks, we'll see where I'm really at on day 60 and see how much compounding we've had. It remains to be seen. I hope you guys get that. We really want to focus on when you guys are calculating this out, total profits taken divided by how many days you've had this thing running, times 7 should give you your weekly average. Also, I saw something here as I was looking at the filled order section, um, just below my portfolio today, and I saw one Suey, Mr. Suey, right here. It locked in some profits a little below than my norm, right? 4 cents and above has been my, like, 4 cents, not quite 5 cents, has been my normal range for locking in profit in dollar amounts, right? Or in my case, pennies, cents amount, some cents. So I was like, huh, that's kind of interesting. Where where can I go see the percentage? And of course, we can go see the percentage. And the only reason we can see the percentage for this one right here is because that it locked in profits today. So the way that I'm going to show you guys, the only way we can see this is if the profit was locked in the day that you're looking at that. And I'm going to show you where else we can find this. So let's go to SUI. We click the plus sign. Voila, there it is. That light gray line shows us the money, the entry point, the exit point, what it locked in. It's telling me 4 cents. Okay, but not quite. Not quite. I think there's a little rounding up going on, but the reality is it was 2.62% profit. Now, I don't know, like, exactly what happened there, okay? Meaning, like, was there a pump? It triggered, and then the trader hit the market sell button for me. This is something that I've experienced in the past when I've traded. When I've hit that market sell button personally, when I've been trading, I get sometimes I get a little bit more, and sometimes I get a little bit less than that price I was trying to sell at. Now, when I say price that I was trying to sell at, I could have set in a limit order and said, "Hey, I want to sell at this price." It would have been locked in. I have not done that. I've done market sells, market buys, market sells versus limit buys and limit sells. What's the difference? Well, a market sell is like, "Hey, I want to spend this much money and I'll just buy it right now." So, whatever is available to take, I will take it no matter what the price is. Okay. For $100, let's just say, versus a limit buy. I would say, hey, I'm willing to spend $100 at this price. I will buy $100 worth of this coin, but at this price. That's a limit order. That's my limit. Same thing with limit ROADs. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. On the other side of that, right, the sell, if I put in a limit order saying, hey, I want to sell my XRP at $5.55 or maybe $5.89. Ah. Versus a market sell would be like, ooh, it just hit $6, think, and you sell. And whatever the price would be on the exchange right then and there is that someone would be willing to buy. That's how much money you would receive, arguably. Okay, there's a lot more to that, but there is a difference between limit and market, and this trader does market buys and market sells. So I'm wondering if the price was going up, it hit that 3% price, it triggered, but then the price dropped by the time the order went through in like a nanosecond. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if that was the case. Either way, I locked in profit, man. I'm good to go. I'm just trying to understand what might have unfolded to get a little less profit. But to be quite honest, man, I'm talking about peanuts here, man. I did not have to do anything for this profit. It's 100% wins over here, man. It's 100% wins. And I mean that in this thing does not trade at a loss, but more on that later. All right. So we've talked about the proper way to calculate one's profit and get a nice daily and weekly average. Okay. We found a kind of an anomaly here, something else that was some profit that was a little bit less, but ask me if I care. Not really. I don't, because I'm in the profit. I'm good to go. By and large, everything is going pretty good. I'm getting a lot of good feedback from you guys with the Go Baby Trader. So let's talk about November 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, this coming Monday. If you guys want to join the where am I going here? If you guys want to join the Zoom, you're going to have to register. So I have a link down below, and there was an individual that said they clicked the link and it like was trying to let them in. So maybe Simon Sez Crypto made a boo-boo. So I went to go check the link that I swear I copied and pasted and put in there. Maybe it was something else. But when you guys when you click this link down below as the one that I clicked earlier via email, this is where it should take you. It should take you to the Go Baby Trade Robotic Trader webinar, Financial Intelligence for You, the Staple Crew Edition. Okay, that's where it should take you. All you need, name, last name, email address, register, and then boom, voila, you got it. And then you should be receiving a link to enter the webinar via your email. Okay, cool. I'm cool. You're cool. Let's keep it cool. That's all I got for you crazy kids out there in the Go Baby Trade land. Happy Halloween. Be safe out there. Have a good time. And we will see you sometime, maybe on Halloween, but probably more over the weekend. And we can see how this thing is really going. What is coming up next for us? I don't know. But leave your comments and questions down below. Hit me up. I got my email down there. Hit me up on that. And also, if you're interested in getting the Go Baby Trader, I have a discount code down below. It's a nice discount. It's huge. It's huge. It's a big discount. It'll help you out. Definitely going to want to use that link down there in order to do that. All right. Y'all be good. Keep it real. Don't steal. Trick or treat. Y'all be good. No, really, be good. You be good out there. No stealing candy.